planets. So they start cutting plates in half, and eventually they get to Mercury, where Earth is about.
So compared to like a 5-foot diameter sun, that's the size of the Earth?
Yes.
Sorry.
Just starts, just put a square on,
Just a little
Just
square.
no squirt.
and now start mixing.
Starts squaring.
And as they keep adding more until it's not water anymore. So that's one of our things. So we'll talk about scale. Then for younger kids, we have something on weather. So for the elementary, we talk about clouds and the weather cycle.
Right.
And for the older kids, we talk more about how weather gets determined by talking about pressure. So this is our own barometer that the kids get to build.
So what's the blue liquid in the beaker?
Oh, that's
or
just
the
they're
pot?
just water for the kids can see it.
Oh, okay.
Color
so
water.
We talk about pressure. So if
I thought it was something special that you guys had here at
no.
Ellis.
Oh, it's just to see.
If I add air, what happens to the pressure is increases.
Right.
If I take away air, the pressure decreases. So we talk about how pressure
okay.
affects
Okay.
the weather. So those are 45-minute program, and there's more of them. I have a list here if you're interested. Oh, and this is our new one on energy. That we have this year. So this is a hydrogen fuel cell. So we actually have the kids with
So
the
they
fuel
use
cell.
water to generate electricity?
Yes, so we do the electrolysis of water. So when we turn this on, actually you can look in the bubbles, oxygen and hydrogen is coming out.
So you're using electricity to
Yeah.
decompose the water into
Yes.
hydrogen gas and oxygen
And then the
gas.
kids actually, we collect the hydrogen gas
It's
from
not
here.
dangerous?
Well, that's what we talk about.
Oh.
We talk about the kids collect the hydrogen gas, and once they collect it, we put it to a flame, and they can get a tiny little boop.
Pop, yeah.
And then we talk about actually, and then they can generate electricity. So our program is to discuss. We talk about hydrogen fuel cell cars, and the thing is like, so we have hydrogen fuel. Like the kids start thinking, what are they going to explode? But we talk about the science and how it's done. That is completely, this is safe. It's non-renewable. It's not toxic. But there's implications to it.
So how are you breaking down the water then? What mechanism do you use to break the water down?
Right in here, there's inside the system here on turning on the battery. So the battery.
So you're using
essentially-
electricity to decompose the water,
Water.
but then you're using the hydrogen and oxygen to run like
To
this?
run the hydrogen fuel
So like the
cell.
battery that's operating this is
Yeah,
not
but
causing
it's-
these lights to flash?
No, the battery is not. It's the hydrogen
Okay.
fuel cell. So right now the battery is off. So, but this is still going on.
Oh,
The
Right.
hydrogen gets collected. So then we talk about that you can actually save energy costs.
Right.
And then you talk about windmills and collecting the hydrogen. So we do the same thing with the windmills. So a 45-minute program, they can do this. If they come here for a 4-hour program,
Right.
then we can incorporate more concepts.
multiple
So we
things.
talk about renewable energy as a source, and we have an exhibit upstairs on renewable energy and solar energy. So we tied into the exhibitions.
And how does that work? I mean, do you have to put like a fan in front of it?
We put a fan,
Oh, okay.
and then the kids actually change the angles of the blades.
Oh, and see what kind of
to
like
see-
electricity they
try to
get
get
coming
the
out of
optimal
it?
electricity, and
Ah.
ultimately they want to get this to be going. And I
Right,
believe they need about 3 voltage to go up. So the kids are changing the angle
right.
to see how that works.
Okay.
And then we have a forensics program, which is another 4-hour program, or
Can I take one of these?
oh, definitely. And we have a 4-hour program forensics, and basically the kids learn the techniques of forensics, and then they go to a room. Did it work? You can take it if you want. Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
nice slide.
Yeah, there's one.
So for forensics, it's a 4-hour program where the kids come in to find a crime, and then we teach them the techniques, and then after lunch, they will use all the techniques they have learned to go around different stations. We put a suspect list, and they have to use their reasoning and figure out who done it. So we
No,
do
it was you.
figure-
It was you.
That's what they think. We take a picture of the t-shirt beforehand.
Yeah, that.
So they learn about fingerprinting, they
Fingerprints.
learn about hairs and fibers. In the older kids, then we talk about blood splattering, DNA, and bullets. In the younger kids, then we do other things. So it depends. And so programs can go from 45 minutes to 4 hours to 8 hours. It all depends how much you want to do with us. And then if you want to book the extended program, usually you book it to myself, and then I usually have a conversation with the teachers. So they say, my kids are doing weather, but I really want them to concentrate on this, so we try to cater some of the activities.
So you can modify your program.
You can
so
modify. We have,
whatever
our
the
program
teacher
have about
wants.
15 lessons.
Okay.
So it depends what you want to do. Earth science, we can talk about just the Earth, we can talk about the planet, we can talk about rocks and minerals. We also can do mapping, topography.
Right.
We can bring the astronomy side into it. Anyone teach high schools?
I do.
Right.
For high school,
High
our
school.
program that we have is our ocean science program. Actually, all of the newer high schools actually are getting them this year. The district decided to give that to Newark this year. And it's a 2-day program on ocean science, and we do the biology, the physics, the chemistry of the ocean, and how that is connected to the environment and weather and climate. So
Right.
it's a full 2 hours, so we're doing activities about DNA, plankton, and how the ocean is sea, weather testing, the different. So it's a full program into the high school level. And we had that brochure that you want to take for your high school student, the blue one. That's our summer internship program. Any kids interested in science for the summer.
So they can work here over the summer?
Well, they actually are replaced
like a
them to work with
volunteer?
they are replaced them with a scientist in New Jersey that they have to commute
So
to
not here at the center, but at
every
a
summer.
university or something?
So your kid is interested in pharmacy,
Right.
and if they selected, I replace them at a hospital or a pharmaceutical institution like university, and they go there and work with one of their mentors for 2 months in the summer, and they spend. They usually do about 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. It's a full-time internship.
Because
And
almost
they-
invariably I have students that ask me, it's starting like summer enrichment programs.
Yeah, that's what they do.
So I can definitely let them know
we
about
have
that.
this year we had kids doing computer work. We had kids doing. And we pay the kids.
That's
We
great.
gave
I'll let
them
them know.
money for it.
Thank you, Ruben.
That's a partisan science internship. Yeah, they have to subscribe. Yeah, that's a fun.
You offer programs on that. I didn't see you looking for it in here.
Oh, it's part of our ecology one.
Ecology, right?
The urban ecology?
Yes.
Okay.